What up, everyone? We are going to talk today about exiting a business venture. What do you need to do if you want to exit a business venture? So, when you decide that it's time to get out of something that you started, there are basically 5 conversations that you need to have in order to find the best exit for yourself. So, the first conversation that you should have when you decided that you want to exit a business venture is you should talk to the partners that you have in the business. Talk to each of them, let them know what you're thinking, let them know either you want to exit to do something else or you want to sell the business, all of you together, and get the business ready for sale. If you decide that you want to try to sell the business as an exit with your partners, I talk about that in Exit Plan Secrets, the process that I use in order to get a business ready for sale. So you talk to your partners. If you don't have something that's called a buy-sell agreement, which is basically an agreement and an operating agreement that lets one partner decide the exit price and the other partners get the option to buy you out at the price that you set, then you should talk about other ways that you can continue to go about your exit. Either they buy you out, you buy them out, something needs to change. So the first conversation is with your partners. The second conversation that you should have is with your lenders. If you have any debt on your books, the lenders need to know that you're thinking about marketing the business, potentially selling the business, and what your options are in order to get that debt released in the event that you sell the business. A similar conversation like with your lender is also talking to landlords if you have any leases. If you have any leases, you want to look for a provision in the lease called an assignment provision, that you can assign the lease, give that lease to somebody else, and let them take over that leasehold for you to get out of the business and let the new person take it over. The fourth conversation that you should have is with your competitors. You talk to your competitors like you are looking to collaborate with them. Try doing a marketing campaign with them. Let them know that you have a well-oiled machine that would make sense for them to acquire. And starting the conversation with competitors and letting them know what your future goals are is always a good way to start the path down getting out of your business venture. The fifth conversation that you could potentially have in order to exit your business venture is with employees. See if any of them would ultimately like to run the business. And if they would, then usually what you have to do if you're selling to employees is you do what's called a seller finance deal, where they don't bring a ton of money to the table, but you help them buy the business from you and they buy it from you over time, but you're out of the operations of the business and they get to buy it from you little by little, month after month, and you have a new debt position on the business. If you're selling it to an employee, it's important to make sure that lenders know, that landlords know that you're not responsible anymore for whatever happens in the business. So those are the 5 conversations that you can start having when you know that you want to exit your business venture. If you aren't trying to sell a business venture on an exit, then you're in liquidation phase on your business venture exit. Liquidation and wind down. So if you're trying to wind down and liquidate your business, then it's important for you to start clearing out your accounts receivable and your accounts payable. Start cleaning up your books so that way you don't have any operational debt that you're working under. And then start letting your vendors know that you're winding down the business. And while you go to liquidate a business, you can still try and reach out to competitors and other people that are in the industry and see if your business assets that are left have any value to them. A lot of ways that you can still monetize an exit, even if you're just shutting it down and no one wants to buy your business, is by selling your email list, potentially selling your logos, selling your customer lists to people that are in the same industry as you, and they can use that for marketing, and you may be able to make some money on that. If you have any furnitures, fixtures, and equipment in your businesses, you can still get some money for that as well. The best time to think about exiting a business isn't when you're tired and when you're completely burnt out. It's when you still are excited about the prospects of the business. The process of building a sellable business is the same process as building a business that's built to last. So it's important to do everything you can while you still have a lot of gas in the tank to get the business ready for sale and to show growth. That's always the best way to ultimately get the best exit price for your business, is have somebody be excited about the future prospects and get yourself out of the operations of the business. That is how you exit a business. Peace.